Hello, today we will see about the mesh analysis uh, for a problem. Find the current through the 4 ohm resistor. Okay, so we have taken it as this is a circuit of 3 loops. So first thing, given data, and what is the thing we have to find is the current through the 4 ohm resistor. And the solution, step 1, first we have to give the names for the nodes. Okay, we have to give the names. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So these are the nodes. First step is to fix the nodes. And next step is what we have to do is that next step, write the loop mesh direction in terms of the node namings. So these are the there is a loops or mesh A, B, E, F. This is one loop. Another is B, C, D, E. Another loop is A, B, C, G, H. So these are the 3 loops. So the second step is we are going to write the loop or the mesh directions in terms of the node namings. And then we are going to, the third step is the find the number of meshes in the circuit. Okay, let the number of meshes be n. So there are n is equal to 3. Number of meshes is equal to number of the equation. So in this figure if we see, so how many mesh closed loop is there? 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 loop is there. So total number is 3 loops. So we are writing it as number of mesh is n is equal to 3 and number of mesh is equal to the number of equation. How many loop it can form, that many number of equation will be produced. Okay, then the step 4 is that assume the individual mesh current for individual meshes. So in the figure 2 has 3 unknown currents. So what are the 3 unknown currents? I1 current, I2 current and I3 current. So we are assuming the clockwise direction. Okay, this is the fourth step. And the fifth step is to write the equation. Okay, this is applying the Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, by applying the Kirchhoff's voltage law for the loop 1, loop 2 and to the loop 3. Okay, so we are taking the loop 1 first. Okay, we are going to apply the KVL to the first loop. So in this first loop, so if you are taking the first loop, A, B, E and F. In this loop, I am assuming the resistance, that is input resistor plus minus, the loop plus minus, and here this is minus plus. This is a clockwise direction. So how I will write the equation is that first I am starting from this point, A point, it is going to enter like this. So positive to negative. So when it is moving to positive to negative, we will be writing it as minus. Okay. So here I am writing it as minus 5I1. Okay. And then here this resistance is in between I3 and I1. So what happens is that here two current is being acting upon this resistance, 5 ohm resistance. So here if I take here, it is positive to negative. The current entering here is positive and coming out is negative. So it is minus I1. I will be writing 5 into minus 5 into I1. If this I3 current, where it enters, so we have to consider with respect to this thing, minus and plus, not with respect to that side. So I3 current enters like this clockwise direction, so minus to plus. So minus to plus means here it will be entering is minus means plus 5 into I3. Okay, so here we are writing it as, so if we see here it is, how we are getting it as minus I 5 into I1 plus 5 into I3. Okay, and next comes to the next, here we are going to come. So at this point, plus to minus. Okay, so plus to minus, here also two current is acting. Okay, so here current entering through I1 current is plus to minus, it is minus 3 into I1. Okay, here we are going to not consider this plus minus, this side resistance AB, this is the loop, so plus minus. So here the current is entering like this, so current is entering like this, means here it is minus to plus, minus to plus. So minus to plus, I2 current is minus to plus, so that means it is here plus 3 into I2. So I am taking the equation, if we see here it is 3 minus 3 into I1 plus 3 into I2. Okay, and then here the current entering here is minus to plus. Minus to plus means it is potential rise. Potential rise. Plus to minus means potential drop. Minus indicates. Plus to minus means again it is potential drop. Minus to plus means potential rise. It is plus 20 is equal to 0. Simplifying, we are getting this equation. Similarly for the loop 2. For the loop 2, what is the thing here it is? I am going to take the loop 2. So in the loop 2, what is the starting here? I am going to start. This is my plus to minus is potential drop. Here similarly plus to minus is potential drop. Here plus to minus is potential drop. Plus to minus is potential drop. So we are taking this resistor, 4 ohm resistor. The current entering here is I2 current is acting, as well as here 4 ohm resistor is activated by I3 current. So both the current is being acting, it is in between, 4 is between the two things. So what happens is, how the equation becomes as 4 into I2 minus 4 into I2. So I am taking the circuit. So what is the thing here? It is 4 into I2. So 4 into I2 minus 4 into I2 plus 4 into I3. Okay, minus 4 into I2 plus 4 into I3 minus 6 into I2. Here it is 6 into I2. Okay, and then here it is plus minus, plus 2 minus means it is minus 5 volt. Okay, minus 5, and then it enters into this resistor, 3 ohm resistor. I2 is acting, I1 is also acting across 3 ohm. So what is it happens is minus 3 into I2 plus 3 into I1 is equal to 0. Okay, similarly we are going to find out for the loop 3. Okay, for the loop 3, what is the consideration? How we are moving, we are taking it as H, G, C, B, A. So the loop is like this, entering point like this. Current path is I3. So plus to minus means potential drop, minus to plus means potential rise. Okay, so here I am taking, here is only one current is acting across 2 ohm. So it is minus 2 into I3. And here across here it is, what is the thing here? It is my minus to plus, here I am writing it as plus. Okay, potential rise. Next is coming to this resistor. So plus to minus I3. So here it is minus 4 into I3. Okay, I won't consider this plus minus, but the current here it is like this direction. That is I2 is coming like this. So it is minus to plus. So I am writing it as value as plus I2 and plus 4 into I2. Okay. Similarly, we are solving this equation and we are getting, that is by Cramer's rule, we are writing this values. Cramer I1, others finding the I1, I2 and I3. Del I am finding out. After that del 1, I am finding out the del 2, del 3, and what is I1 is equal to del 1 by del, and I2 is del 2 by del. The value is 2 point something. I3 is equal to del 3 by del 3.4, 3.7. So they in the question they have asked only to find out the resistance across the 4 ohm. So resistance across the 4 ohm is nothing but I3 minus I2 in the direction of I3. So subtracting this I am getting the value. Okay, no need to find this I1. That is if they specifically ask it as across 4 ohm. Okay, and this is the result. Okay, of 1.6949.